Sheffield Wednesday have got a try listing at the minute. We have taken this from the Star. We are interested currently in Jack MacIver. So, take it. The Star have basically said they were talking about Dunkley a bit, and they were talking about a behind the closed doors match, and then talking about Dunkley playing. And quote, as yet, an unknown forward is believed to have played in the match, as did 18-year-old Aberdeen playmaker Jack MacIver, who is available to sign on a free transfer in the summer after Jim Goodwin's Dons decided against offering him a new deal. End quote. So, Wednesday are in for this young lad who doesn't even have a FIFA card, so that's just disrespectful for what we do on this one. Do you know much about this lad, Jake?
I don't.
I know a hell of a lot.
I've been trying to speak to somebody I know who's an Aberdeen fan, and he said he's good. He's a good player, but they said if he didn't sign his new deal, they knew he was going to be going. And if he gets the opportunity, he'll shine at a club.
Yeah, it's interesting because it says he's got an upcoming transfer. Oh no, he's come back off loan. Okay, so he's been at Huntly FC. And he's gone back to the Aberdeen FC reserves. So that means, he'll be trialing there. And there's not really much information on him. He's 18. He was born in 2003. So not got a FIFA card.
I think it's one of those things, the kind of player you look at, and we did it a lot this year where we picked up players from like Southampton's academy who were out and they're now thriving. I think if you look at what we're doing with the youth setup, this makes sense. Because we are looking at players like this who can come in and change it. And as you've shown, if you play well and you step up like Brennan has and stuff, you will get in this team. And Darren Moore's not afraid of giving youngsters a try if he thinks they're ready and good enough.
Yeah, that's very true. Attacking midfield as well. It's nice to have a young. If we're bringing in younger players there, it'll probably just go straight in the academy.
It'll go straight into the academy because I'm pretty sure Alex Hunt will make a big claim. Try and make a big claim next season.
When he comes back through,
we got him coming back. He just signed a new 1-year deal, and I don't think that was a case of us getting him signed a new 1 year just in case someone comes in for him in the summer. I think they want to see what he can do because we're giving him a spell at Grimsby. Now we've got a spell at Oldham. And I'm hoping we come back and we see a player who's ready to go for that 13th thing and get in because we've seen glimpses of him where he's very good and he got the technical ability. I think for him, he just needs to get a little bit more bulk up a little bit and not get knocked off the ball. But playing in the Conference and now League Two, he'll be learning that how he got to position himself a little bit better not to, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a position that you want to develop players in, especially when we play with three in midfield with an attacking central midfielder. So not too much to say on that one, but it would be good to see us bringing you through the ranks. And I honestly, I don't want to act like we're more informed than we are on this one. No. We might have a bit more information on a player we're linked with slightly later on. Sheffield Wednesday are linked with Bradford City's, is it Paddy O'Connor?
I think it's Paddy.
Yeah, even though it's spelt with
a U.
A U. Okay, yeah, but I don't even want to go down pronunciation street today. Yeah. This is from the 72.
And the article is from the Star in the 72.
Right, okay, then. We should have just gone straight to the Star source then, mate. When you put these in, you know this. Well, yeah, that's fine. So, we're linked with, we'll just say Paddy O'Connor for now, because why not? He's 24, he's a centre-back, he played for Leeds, and this is a quote from the article from the 72, so whether this is from the Star directly or whatever, it's just that, we'll just, whatever it is. Quote, this season in League Two, O'Connor has featured 35 times in the league and scored 3 goals. He's been a mainstay in the side for the past 2 seasons, but the club have no doubt struggled in League Two this time around, with Derek Adams having been sacked earlier in the year and replaced with Mark Hughes. Bradford currently sit 15th place in the table and have lost their last 5 in the league now. But O'Connor could be handed a League One lifeline in the summer with the Star claiming Sheffield Wednesday is weighing up a move for the Irishman in the summer when his Bradford City contract expires, end quote. So we've just been talking about centre-backs earlier in the podcast, and we're linked with a centre-back here. We do know a little bit more about this player than the player we were talking about earlier in MACIVER or whatever it is. Not MACIVER?
MacGyver.
Yeah.
MacGyver.
Yeah. Yeah, I've already forgot. Jesus Christ, Jake! Jake just belched on camera, and I'm not having that in a podcast.
No.
Dude.
35.
Dude. And this is probably going to be a breakout as well, just so all you casual viewers of the channel know what I have to put up with on this channel. Right.
I haven't done it in a while.
No. But you could just not do it into your microphone, couldn't you? Or mute it. Right. O'Connor, 60. I'm going to go through the FIFA card first, because why not? 63 rated. He has got 63 rated as a bronze. So that's fantastic for us. 51 pace, Jesus. 21 shooting, 39 passing, 46 dribbling, 62 defending, and 77 physical. I love talking about the FIFA cards when they exist. Not the best, but 24, you could probably, you couldn't really use him. We've got better centre-backs on FIFA. But in terms of real life, what do you think about this one, Jake?
If you're thinking about it in terms of this, it makes you wonder, would this be someone who may replace Hutch? With Hutch, age-wise, he's starting to get that point, you don't know how many more games he's got left. So maybe bringing someone in younger. Yeah,
but you also say that, like, potentially we don't sign Story if we're bringing this guy in on a free. Because they're the same age as Story. So we were talking earlier about keeping Story.
It is interesting how Chansiri said that even though we can spend money in the summer, we can still we're still maybe looking at free because we've done quite well with it. And I think he trusts Darren Moore and the recruitment team with what they can find, especially this season. I think it's shown him that if there is a player we need to spend money for, we can do, but he knows that there are players out there that can come in to this team and not cost the world and be able to just fit in. And I think Chansiri is starting to learn that kind of, we don't have to spend mega bucks to make it work. And in one sense, us having the transfer embargo this season actually helped him see what we can do and see what, because the teams that for years don't spend much money, but they find free agents out of nowhere, or Reading were a classic example. They just used to go to Ireland every season. And every season you'd have random Irish player at Reading that they picked out of the Irish league, and he'd go on to be a belter of a player.
Well, if we can pick players like this and do the Reading line of sort of potential there, we need to start finding some gems, really, don't we?
Also, it's still really weird hearing Mark Hughes, Bradford City. I still can't get over that.
Well, we've had Bradford links recently anyway, especially with some of the stuff we heard that never came to fruition. But this would be an interesting player to see actually happen if it does happen. We need centre-backs that are here on permanence. This will very much, for me, rely on the Story situation. I can't say I've seen too much of this lad, but he's a good age, and if he's been ever present in the league below where we currently are, the worrying thing you've got to say is, like, obviously Bradford are letting in goals if they're not they're underperforming this season. How much is that on him? But I would be interested to know what other Wednesdayites think and what Bradford City fans think of him. Is he a sort of player that's got potential there? 24 and a centre-back, though, is a good age to bring through with the experience. As we said earlier, the experience we've got in the clubs with the likes of Dunkley, with the likes of Hutch. Hutch can show him how to get more red cards, things like that. We can really develop these players.
Hutch has actually, since he come back, have been very disciplined.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it's a fun one to say, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, it's been so nice not being able to play Hutch bingo. He's better at the back. He's a better centre back than he is in midfield, and we know I don't know. He used to be very, very good at midfield, but I think at this stage, in terms of discipline, because he's not in that link up position, right? So he's got more time to plan it out at centre back rather than just ending up going in late on somebody when he's running past. Yeah. So that's probably why. I will say something. The summer's going to be fun though with the rumour mill and stuff, and we're going to have an episode which is going to be what's the story with Story.
Oh, that's picked up a little bit on
Has
Twitter
it?
as well. On
Oh.
Twitter, yes. People are trying to claim that as their own now, so I can't wait for that to be an actual chant and somebody else say they came up with it when nobody had ever mentioned that one, and then I said it. I can't wait for that to be stolen as. But I did say it needs to get going. We need to get that one going. It would be a good one. So I'd be happy with that, and you guys would know that where it came from at the end of the day. But yeah, let's see what happens with O'Connor. We need centre-backs here that want to build with the project that we're currently rebuilding. Could he be the one? We will see. Let us know what you think in the comments.